This is a man that no one dares to mess with. Three powerful regional bosses are obedient like children in front of him. He is ruthless, rough hands, never drag mud and water. He is famous. He can almost cover the sky with one hand here. But such a character actually has an eyeless robber shot his only son in front of him. And when he rushed over, he was also put to the ground by the robbers. When the mud flowed, the man still stared at the robber who hurt his son. He was shot 6 times. Fortunately, it was not critical. After 3 fights in death, the man swayed from the end of the ghost door and ran back. The first thing he said when he woke up was what happened to his son, and when he learned that his only son had left him forever. The man named Jason was angry that those people had taken away the people he cared about the most, and he wanted to make them pay the most terrible price. And Jason used his connections to get a list of people from high-ranking officials who might know the clues, and then took them in, until they caught a little black Jason moved with affection and reason. Heist said that a group of people had robbed a cash truck recently, and a few hours later, the gang that Heist confessed was swept away. But after interrogation, it was found that they were not the group of people who hurt Jason's son, and there was still no gain for such a long time. Jason's anger could not be suppressed, and these unlucky people who did not do good things became the object of his venting. And the clue was interrupted again, and his subordinates told Jason that they had gone too far in recent times. And doing so is tantamount to looking for a needle in a haystack. Jason's angry heart calmed down at this time, since he couldn't find those people. Then let the people he wanted to find appear by himself. Jason asked a friend to get him a complete set of identity information through his relationship. He was going to apply for a loan company. As a deposit, that is, the company where Jason's son had an accident, and the application had to be evaluated. The first is physical training. Jason's performance is a little unsatisfactory. The barbell can't lift a few times, and then he has no strength, followed by firearm shooting, which is simply familiar to Jason. But his marksmanship is really a little broken, and every time he hits the outside of the ring, the examiner looks at it. This is not good. Give a passing score. And the last item is the driving skills assessment. Jason skillfully controlled the steering wheel, but in the end, he accidentally hit the rotor. And soon the comprehensive results came out, just passed. You must know how much control it takes to get a perfect score. Just pass. Jason is to do this, because only in this way can he start from the bottom with the car. Only in this way can he likely to meet those who have ideas about the car on the mortgage. It turned out that Jason's idea was right, and soon someone had an idea about the company's mortgage car, and the other party hijacked Jason's colleague and let them go to the designated place. And when he heard this, the driver immediately panicked. Thinking that he should drive the car back to the company and let them make a decision, Jason would not let go of this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. He told the driver that he must save his colleague now. Either get out of now, or start the vehicle to support, perhaps shocked by Jason's momentum. The driver hesitated and started the car repeatedly. They just started a pickup truck and followed to the designated place. The 2 cars blocked the deposit car in the middle. Jeff Fay took his colleague Lao Bai down and threatened to throw all the money bags on the pickup truck. At this time, the driver was already frightened and incoherent, but Jason just responded calmly. Then he opened the car door and threw the money bags one by one into the other party's car. And suddenly, one of the money bags fell to the ground and a robber got out of the car to pick it up. But he didn't know that all this was Jason's strategy. Is this still the rookie who scored 70 points in the exam? Jason calmly hid behind the car. The other party blindly output firepower and waited for them to run out of bullets. Jason dodged and shot, and in less than a minute, all 6 robbers fell under Jason's gun, and after getting it, he stepped forward and lifted the masks of these people one by one, only to find that it was not the person he was looking for. Jason was not much surprised, just waited for someone to automatically send it to the door next time. How can I intercept a duck car? First stop the vehicle with a motorcycle, and then take out heavy fire to scare away the crowd around the obstruction, spray black dye to block the driver's vision, and spray dye on the reversing mirror to prevent reversing. Install smoke shootouts at the side door holes. The driver can't stand the smoke. Open the door and get out of the car.